Fox College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Commodores will kick it off to get us underway. And here's the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Tigers offense will take the first swing of the game. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him be.
You just got to finish the play through the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gonna take a shot, and he's got it inside the 35. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains. Looking to throw, it's Poe. Grabbed in the middle, it's Green. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. Trying to barge in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, LSU!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Commodores' offense will go to work for the first time. We have got a tremendous matchup between these two running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have two guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box, they can take it outside, they can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires downfield. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. Takes a handoff. It's Berry. There he goes. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to him on the ground. Big-time play by the defense. He'll lose 4. They punted on their opening drive, and now they need a third down conversion to avoid punt. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And the Commodores send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Pulls it in. It's Watkins.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Looking to throw, it's Poe. Grab near the marker, it's Watkins. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Blasted as he lets it go.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB, scrambling, working to his right.
Lets it fly deep downfield. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
We've been talking about this Big 12 showdown all week, guys. Let's show you how things played out. Texas looked like a program ready to take the next step after a big road win today. This was a complete team effort from the Horns. Offense, defense, and special teams doing its part. Hook 'em, and they hooked a W in this one. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Polk. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Rides to back and leaves it. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the 1st down. The Commodores are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. But starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Runs through a tackle. Let's take a big view here about Vanderbilt. Can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Catch in the middle. It's Polk. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
they caught the defense off guard with that play right there. Here they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and short. You know, the odds say it's going to be a run. Instead, they throw it. They get a big play now setting up 1st and goal.
They're going to run it. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over it. With these last 2 plays, they've just taken this drive and thrown it right into the fire. Can they snatch it out on 3rd and goal? Trying to barge their way in. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds.
Man, if I'm quarterback right now, after this long of a drive down this close, I'm going for a touchdown here, Pop.
And I get that, but I've worn this defense out, man. I'm going to go for the touchdown right here. And if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field to score a touchdown.
Touchdown doors! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Big time touchdown there to get some much needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Slips through the line. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Tigers. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Looking for a crease. It's Roberts. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
They're going to ride this running back. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's pulled. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Commodores can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go.
Got it behind the line. It's Brown. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. The Commodores have it with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Pressure coming. This time they were able to keep him in check and stop him short of that first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Under fire. He'll pull it down. And he is not going to get there as the defense gets him on the ground. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Doesn't have a straight-on shot here. He'll kick it from the left hash and 39 yards out. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Dropping back, it's Poe. He fires one deep down the right side. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Boys, you never quite know what to expect there in Nashville, and we've had a lively first half.
LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. They start this third quarter in a big hole, and they have to start climbing out right now.
And they're going to have to be really aggressive when we slap.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Poe. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Commodores with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Caught behind the line. It's Poe. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. The play action fake. With the catch, it's Parrish. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw again. That's caught. It's Brown. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if he's going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Commodores come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. He'll go to the sneak.
Well, and he gets stuffed on that QB sneak. He's just not doing a really good job of reading the crease and finding a little space to kind of tuck into and drive his feet. He's just running himself into a wall there.
Well, and how about the big boys up front? Make a crease, push somebody back, create some space. There was nowhere to go.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Virginia found a way to rescue victory from the jaws of defeat. A perfect example of just how strong this program is. All about stacking wins there in Charlottesville. One game, I know, fellas, but it could be one to circle when we consider the big picture there in CUSA.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Running to Green. Shows him the stiff arm. Works his way out to the 36-yard line before being pushed out of bounds. And the Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Might as well stick with him. Oh, the hops. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Back to pass, it's Poe. The short hands, it's Durham. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line, it's fourth down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Guys, LSU has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. So first down will open up the final period. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Berry. Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Power football with the run. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Durham. And they make the stop, and this offense has it inside the 5, and they are threatening. So now with first and goal, let's see what LSU does here. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he got nothing, and the line of scrimmage is still the 5-yard line. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, he's had the hot hand, 3 TDs in the game already. I like just force-feeding this guy the rocks and mortar.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They've been the more physical team. He does a really good job finding the end zone, running the football. That's why they've featured him today.
And they're going to try this on fourth down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on fourth down. The give from the gun. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? And the Commodores are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give. I'm not sure he made it out of the end zone, and it is a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out.
The returner is tackled down at the 43.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get...
Turning it on! And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. LSU getting set on 1st and 10. They'll try the run. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. The Tigers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And that's how you finish it off. Scoring on the final play of the game doesn't affect the outcome. Just a little cherry on top of the sundae. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for the squad, right?